Hello friends, welcome to Quest for Knowledge. Today we are going to discuss about Ashoka-The Great for class 12th history students. Ashoka is one of the famous ruler of Mauryan Empire and along with that as a very much famous ruler of the world. Okay, he is mentioned in his edict as Devanampriya and Priyadarshi. They indicate his great personality. He came to power in 273 BCE, but his coronation was celebrated in 269 BCE. The history from 273 to 269 BCE is not clear. History believes that during this period there was a struggle for succession between Ashoka and his 100 brothers. Now let us discuss about the Kalinga war which held at 261 BCE. During this reign of Ashoka, Kalinga was a powerful kingdom and Ashoka wanted to extend his imperialism over Kalinga. So he merged Kalinga and there was a fierce battle between them, and the 13 Rock Edict gives us a detail about the conquest of Kalinga and its result. It tells us that there was 1 lakh soldiers who were killed and 1,50,000 were captured as prisoners, and Ashoka was filled with the sorrow of the bloodshed, and on that time he made the decision that he will not wage wars in the future, and after that he became Digvijaya, that is the winner of the military conquest, to Dharma Vijaya, that is the winner of the people's heart. After that the Kalinga war became a turning point in the life of Ashoka. Even after having the victory, he changed himself completely. He embraced Buddhism under the influence of Upagupta, who is a Buddhist saint. An Ashokan empire extended from Kashmir and Afghanistan in the north to Karnataka and Suvarnagiri in the south, and Bengal and Baluchistan in east, to Sindh and Baluchistan in the west. So this is all over the Mauryan Empire under Ashoka. And now let us discuss about the edicts of Ashoka. Ashoka was the first to issue edicts in India. They have been found throughout the length and breadth of the empire. The edict helped us to know about the ideals and outlooks beside throwing light on religion, society, administration of Maurya. The language, the edict is written in Prakrit, Pali and Greek, and the script used is Brahmi Kharoshti. Brahmi script, which was a riddle for a long time, and after that it was being deciphered by James Prinsep in 1831. यानी कि जो उनकी जो ब्राह्मी स्क्रिप्ट थी वो एक बहुत बड़ी रिडल की तरह थी जिसको डेसिफर करना, जिसको आइडेंटिफाई करना बहुत मुश्किल हो गया था, जिसको समझना बहुत मुश्किल हो गया था, जिसे जेम्स प्रिंसप ने डेसिफर कर दिया in 1831. The edicts are classified into major edict, minor rock edict, पिलर इंस्क्रिप्शन एंड केव इंस्क्रिप्शन. थोड़े बहुत एडिक्ट्स जो है कर्नाटका में भी मौजूद हैं, जैसे कि मस्कीन रायचूर, गवी माता एंड पल्की गोंडा इन कोप्पला डिस्ट्रिक्ट, एंड ब्रह्मगिरी, सिद्धपुरा, जतिग रमेश्वरा इन चित्रदुर्गा डिस्ट्रिक्ट, नित्तूर एंड उदयगोलम इन बेल्लारी डिस्ट्रिक्ट, सन्नति इन यदगिरी डिस्ट्रिक्ट. तो ये एडिक्ट्स में जो है अशोका को एज अ किंग देवनमप्रिया और प्रियदर्शी के नाम से बुलाया गया है, जो कि एक डाउट क्रिएट कर दिया गया था हिस्टोरियंस को कि ये किसको बुला रहे हैं. लेटर एक मस्की एडिक्ट और कलकत्ता एडिक्ट में ये पता चला कि किंग यानी कि देवनमप्रिया अशोकसा करके लिखा गया था. तब उन्हें पता चला कि देवनमप्रिया और प्रियदर्शी राजा को और कोई नहीं बल्कि अशोका खुद हैं. So now let's discuss about the religion. Ashoka made a great contribution to religion. According to him, the law of piety consisted of the various virtues. जैसे कि हमेशा पेरेंट्स को ओबे करना है और टीचर्स को रेस्पेक्ट करना है, हर कोई सिर्फ सच ही बोलेगा, एवरीवन शुड हैव टू स्पीक द ट्रूथ, सर्वेंट, यंगस्टर्स और डिपेंडेंट्स को बहुत ही मोहब्बत के साथ ट्रीट करना है, शुड बी ट्रीटेड विद लव, नो इंजरी शुड बी कॉज्ड टू एनी ह्यूमन बीइंग एंड एनिमल, वन मस्ट सप्रेस, हर कोई अपने गुस्से को वी हैव टू सप्रेस वंस एंगर, क्रुएल्टी एंड एक्स्ट्रा vegans. Now let's discuss about the measures which is being adopted for the spread of Buddhism. तो अशोका ने बहुत सारे बहुत सारे जो हैं मेजर्स लिए गए हैं. ही वॉज द पर्सन हु इज़ रिस्पॉन्सिबल फॉर द स्प्रेड ऑफ बुद्धिज्म नॉट ओनली इन इंडिया बट ऑल्सो आउटसाइड ऑफ इंडिया. He visited Buddhist holy places like Kapilavastu, Lumbini Garden, Gaya, Saranath, Kushinagar and all, and he built a large number of monasteries all over the empire and spent large sums of money in endowing them. He spread doctrines of Buddha by engraving them on the pillars and walls of the caves throughout the vast empire. He appointed officers called Dharma Mahamatras, Yuktas and Rajukas to spread the religion among the people. He also appointed Stri Adhyaksha Mahamatra to take care of the women and to give them religious awareness. He organized a third Buddhist council at Pataliputra in 250 BCE to settle the differences between the monks, and Ashoka sent many missionaries to preach Buddhism in Afghanistan, Burma, Sri Lanka, Europe. He sent his son Mahendra and daughter Sangamitra to Sri Lanka with a Bodhi plant, with a Bodhi sapling as a symbol of peace. He undertook many welfare activities. He dug well, he made facilities, drinking facilities, and he constructed hospitals for men and animals. He done very good things for the welfare of the society, and he was like a father to his subjects. His motto was service and sacrifice. Ashoka established a large empire in India. He is the only king in the history of the world to renounce war even after victory. जीत होने के बाद भी उन्होंने वॉर को छोड़ा. सो दैट इज दैट, एंड अपने आप को बदला फ्रॉम दिग्विजया टू धर्म विजया. H.G. Wells कहते हैं कि amidst the 10 of thousand of name of monarchs that crowd the column of history, the majesties and royal highness and the like, the name of Ashoka shines and shines almost alone like a star. तो वो कहते हैं चाहे कितने भी इतिहास में बहुत सारे नाम हो, बहुत सारे मोनार्च हों, सोल्जर्स रहे होंगे, रूलर्स रहे होंगे, मगर अशोका का नाम जो है एक ऐसा सितारा है जो अकेला और अकेला ही चमक रहा है और चमकता रहेगा. लाइक दैट he describes Ashoka as the great ruler. जब मौर्यन एम्पायर डिक्लाइन हुआ तब आया था शतवाहनाज. शतवाहनाज जो है मौर्यन एम्पायर के अंडर में काम किया करते थे, रूल किया करते थे, जो लेटर उन्होंने अपने आप इंडिपेंडेंस डिक्लेयर किया. एंड आफ्टर दैट they ruled for about 400 years, and it is very difficult to determine their exact date of their establishment, but Simuka was the founder of the dynasty and Pratisthana was the capital. शतवाहना के जो हैं बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट रूलर्स रहे हैं, जैसे हला, गौतमीपुरा, सतकर्णी, वशिष्ठपुत्रा and Yajnashri. The 17th of Shatavahana dynasty was Hala. He himself was great scholar and he wrote Gada Sapta Shati in Prakrit language. फिर आते हैं सबसे अच्छे रूलर, वो हैं गौतमीपुत्र शतकर्णी. गौतमीपुत्र शतकर्णी, actually it was the Shatavahana rules was empire was became bit weak when it was under the succession of King Hala. But Gautamipura Shatakarni re-established all the power and prestige of the Shatavahana. He is described as the destroyer of Saka, Yavana, Pahalva, and he defeated the Saka king Nahapana. And his mother has recorded all his achievements in the Nasik cave inscription, and she has claimed that Gautamiputra Shatakarni to have performed Ashwamedha. His important title is Tri Samundra Toya Pita Vahana and Shaka Yavana Pahalavana Nisudhana. The contribution of Shatavahana in the field of art and architecture was enormous. They constructed various Buddhist stupas, viharas, chaityas, which is found in Amravati, Nagarjunakunda, Karle, Nasik and Kaneri and all. So that is all about the Mauryan administration and about the King Ashoka, and that is it. Thank you very much. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe.